On default. There. Hello, folks. Hey, howdy. Boy, howdy, has it been a hot minute, right? So, yes, I am alive. I have made it back. I am mostly streaming this simply because it has been long enough since I've been streaming, and I now have no responsibility to stream. I'm not trying to make a broadcasting class or anything like that anymore. This is really just, I was sitting down and going, hey, I want to play Silksong. Hollow Knight was really fun to play on stream and to have people help out. So, here I am. I don't know if this will be a regular thing of coming back. I've kind of moved on from that particular phase of my life where I was going through and streaming to be building up a broadcasting class. But, yeah, I've not seen a better reason to come back than to enjoy Silksong together, since you all were the ones who convinced me to actually play Hollow Knight for the first time, so... Yes, hey howdy, I'm seeing Wolfie in the chat. That's an old familiar face. Hello, hello. All right. Well, I don't think there's really anything to it but to do it. I think I'm going to... I have not yet booted up the game for the first time, so I don't know if it's going to, you know, swap around a couple different screens, try to freak out on me or anything like that. But let's go ahead and assume that it's going to work perfectly the first time. Maybe. Fingers crossed. We'll see. So... I have to get back used to how this works. So I press gaming, and then I press play, and then I'm going to have to, it recommends I grab a controller. Got that. It's going to recommend, here we go, that I pick which display it is. Still booting. Okay, I don't want to display that. I want to do game capture. There we go. Specific window, Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's see if it works. Yes! Haha, we still got it, people. You haven't actually played Hollow Knight. What's it about? Well, it is, you are playing a small bug creature who's playing in a 2D platformer area. You are meant to attempt to kind of figure out what's going on there. I don't want to spoil it too much because it's a very immersive game in how it's sort of like lore-wise. It doesn't give you a whole lot of detail. It just kind of asks for you to experience it. But for the most part, understand that you are a very small bug in a very big world with a lot of really creepy things going on around you. And one of the creatures that you end up interacting with is going to be our main character here in this game. So, it has been a game quite some years in the making. I want to say, what, it was like 7, 8 years, something like that, since Hollow Knight came out, and people have been waiting for this game. So, we're going to do the boring thing first of going into the options to make sure that everything is working. It looks like that is the case. Is the game too loud? Give me a moment to check. I think we're fine. I think y'all can probably hear the game just fine. I think my audio levels are coming in just fine. I might be a touch loud, maybe, but I haven't yet gotten a complaint about it, so we're going to assume the best. All right, past that, yes. So, everything seems to be good. So let's just go ahead and start then. I'm not even going to look into achievements, because sometimes looking at achievements in these sorts of games give you a little bit too much of a spoiler of what's going to happen. Okay. Audio is good, by the way. Thank you, Wolfie. That's exactly what I needed to hear. Okay, slider is touching the edge of the frames, and I can see that my stream here is showing that correctly. So we will go ahead and say done there. Brightness, I like that. And now we launch into it. I wonder if they're going to give us an opening cutscene of some kind. I don't remember Hollow Knight having more than I think words on the screen like this. They see your beauty, so frail and fine. They see your peace, woven of faith and toil. They forget your heart, bound in slumber and servitude. When you wake, they shall see your truth, a beast's nature, bare to all. From Farloom's Folly by the conductor Romino. Alright. See where we start. Screen panning down. I think that's the top of a cave. Yep, stalactites. Got kind of this black and white dust floating past. Yes, indeed I have. I have returned indeed. Okay, so we are having a cinematic. Oh, that's our main character. Are the weapons in the cage with her? Or are they outside? I can't tell. Is this some sort of a trap? Like a cage that we're in? Or is this some sort of, like, procession? I would assume we're trapped in here. One little moth guy. Hello. It looks like we may have been in a trap, and now we are no longer in said trap. Okay. Boy howdy, I should have brushed up on my Hollow Knight lore again before before engaging in this game. But I was too afraid of like finding out spoilers for this. Farloom. Oh, that's the person that we saw quotes from in the beginning of this. Farloom. I assume I'm saying that right. Okay. Here we are. So we have some items in foreground and background, just like the original. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm hearing something. It sounds like it was our needle falling. Okay, fine. All right. We've got jumping. We don't have any double jumping yet, but we're a lot more floaty than I remember Hollow Knight being. X to attack. Y isn't doing anything yet. B isn't doing anything either, holding it down or otherwise. Holding X isn't doing anything either. Okay, I think nothing to it but to run off this direction. One of the things I really liked about Hollow Knight was how much of the surrounding is unnecessarily interactable. Ooh. Okay, doing a down attack puts you at an angle automatically. Okay, that's interesting. All right, sorry, I'm going to be messing around with these sorts of mechanics for a while. But yeah, the fact that you can like hit things that seem to just be background pieces or foreground pieces, and you can just whack them for fun. Okay, things are not dying in just one hit. I thought they would be. Hold on, that's a ledge grab. I don't know if we had that in Hollow Knight. I don't feel like we did. So like, I'm not making it all the way up there. I'm just making it to the corner, and it figures it out the rest of the way. Have I seen the new Phineas and Ferb season? I have not. I really should, because I do quite enjoy Phineas and Ferb. I mean, clearly from the fact that, like, I have the barest sense of an ability to actually make, like, the platypus noise. Sorry, I was just realizing we can't knife hop anymore. We can't like jump on someone and then keep on jumping on them because we come at this angle now. Okay, so the tech is very different now, potentially. Is there anything hidden over this direction that it doesn't want us to know about? Okay, nothing yet. I'm just gonna assume that there's something hidden here, that it's not gonna show me until kind of too late. I don't think there's fall damage in this game. Let's find out just by jumping off of here. Yeah, okay, no fall damage. That's good. Alrighty. Okay, some sort of gauge is charged up. Oh! For me to do an air... Oh, wait, no, that wasn't an area effect. That was for me to be able to charge back a health. Like, I was at 4 health, now I'm at 5 health. Okay. All right, every time you destroy things or kill monsters, you build up that kind of gauge charge, it looks like. That's fine, we can handle that. All right. Okay, that guy just wanders towards us unceasingly. You've never watched Phineas and Ferb, shockingly. That's very interesting. I feel like a lot of people, even when I was a middle school teacher, and it's like, oh, it's been years since the show has been out. A lot of people will be like, yeah, no, I can quote practically every bit of it. Like, they would sing along with the songs, which was really interesting because, whoop. Okay, ow! This is fine, this is fine. I lost 2 health needlessly, but this is fine. Oh, that healed me up all the way. Okay. I feel like that's different too. I don't feel like before that would actually heal you up all the way. I think it was 1 HP at a time. Okay. What is this? Mossberry. Is that nothing I can equip right now? And there's no way for me to see like an inventory of any kind yet. I'm pressing all the buttons. Oh, here we go. Sweet fruit that grows in moist environments. Its seeds are toxic to most creatures. We have our hunter's cloak. We've got a tool pouch, which will help us hold traps, tools, and other crafting materials. We have our needle, which allows us to X to attack. Silk, here we go. Versatile thread naturally produced within the shell. When enough silk is stored, so whenever we've wound enough silk on that bobbin we're seeing up in the top, wounds can be healed and skills executed. You attack enemies to replenish silk. Got it. Okay. So certain skills are only going to be possible when we have that. And we have to decide, do we want to use a skill or do we want to gain HP? Oh, what's happening? Okay, we are kind of suffering here. What's going on? The darkness is closing in. I can't move. Like, that's not me stopping out of some desire to... Okay. Looks like we're just going to be set upon by those for a bit. I can look down. Okay. I saw something go up, though. I'd love to look up. All right, nothing I can really interact with yet. Okay. Let's try going down first. Take. Oh, up to interact. Okay. Frayed rosary string. Worn string holding a meager amount of rosaries can be broken and the loose rosaries used to trade. It contains 30 rosaries. Okay, so rosaries are going to be one of my currencies here. I can see that down over here. Uses a measure of faith and traded as currency. And then there's also shell shards used for crafting tools and traps. Okay, so we've got a currency, we've got like a trap and tool maker. Oh, and that's the area I started in, and I can see that little wagging guy. Okay, so let's avoid falling down there again. And our goal is to keep on going further up. Okay, surely the enemies are gonna get a little tougher now, right? Hey, buddy. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you're drawing as well. Hey, you are welcome to... If you want to take a break from speaking in chat because you want to focus on drawing, you are more than welcome to in my book. I always think that finding time to be able to engage in creative things like art sometimes is a real tall order, so you have to try to eke out as much time as possible. So I am not offended by you saying, listen, I'm going to kind of have you sort of vaguely maybe in the background, but I'm not going to talk to you. You're not going to get any anger out of me for that one. Ah, drat. Because I attacked the edge, it didn't let me climb onto it or do the little jump that we can do like here. So that's something to keep in mind. Don't just willy-nilly swing your needle as you fall. Anything here? No? Okay, but this does break into all these little pieces. All right. I'd still like to try to go up there, though. All right, let's try going up over here. Up a little higher, up a little further. Oh, yes! Ha 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 ha! A little bit of tech to be able to get that. That's fun. I know that was probably very simple, and people are like, yeah, no, that wasn't all that cool, but I feel very accomplished. I feel like I'm actually going the way I'm supposed to go, and that's an issue, because there's probably more to explore over these directions. Alright, let's just give a quick look-see. Whoop! Nope, nope, I did not want that. Ow. Oh, and it at least put me back up here. Okay, because she's a little more floaty. Interesting. I was able to kind of... Okay, this is definitely a door that we can't open yet. Good to know. But I was able to kind of, like do a little... Let me see if I can do it here. Like, if you dash down, oh gosh, you bounce back up a little bit. And so you can probably kind of chain that to like attack from multiple angles, I'm thinking. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I feel like that's the intention of that. That's very fun. Whoop, we're okay. Whoa, we're fine. There we go. Yep, we were right. There were little things hidden over here that we just didn't bother getting last time. Okay, that's fine. All right, now we can go back to the area we were at. I am going to heal up first. Whoop. There we go, nice and simple. Let me go up here. And back over to the progression area. Okay. Making our way back to here. Now we saw little moth, kind of dragonfly things fly up from here. So... this feels kind of like boss room area. Okay. The world is kind of closing in on us again. What is causing this? Is this some sort of like internal darkness that's kind of overtaking, or is this a nature of the area? Like, I'm watching the health bar as well to see if I can get any hints there, and I haven't seen anything yet that seems to really indicate what's going on. But this is our bench where we get to save the game. Okay, those little moth butterfly guys have been taken captive in jars for light. Everything here is overgrown, so it feels like this area hasn't been explored for a while. Hey, buddy. Moss Mother. Our first boss. Here we go. Ow. Okay, let's wait to see what happens. All right, there's dust patterns. Ow. There's dust patterns where things are gonna fall, so don't stand there. I tried to do the fancy, like, land on both sides thing, and that was not a happy day. Okay. I feel like this is gonna be really good when I get a hang of how the downward slashes work and how I recoil from them. Like, I feel like there's some good, like, stun lock potential, where it's just like, I can just keep on attacking an enemy like that, and use it as a move tech. There we go. Whoa! Alrighty. Okay, I beat the first boss with minimal damage. We'll take it. I feel like it's a dark aura in the area, maybe like a boss releasing a darkness effect in the area type of thing. It could be just how close in proximity are you to some, like, element of darkness, some boss in that way. If that's the case, the last place where we had those, like, foreboding feelings hitting us was before that door that I couldn't open. So that might be kind of like an early game hint that you're intended to come back to there. So if that's the case, I need to keep my head on a swivel and be looking for that. We're ascending. Okay. Once again, kind of suffering a little bit. Does that mean we're about to wander into an enemy? Ooh, okay. Alright. Either that or it's just our injuries overtaking us. Honestly, like, we fell a huge way down. It might just be that we're so injured. But something did just give a laugh. So that's... Oh. We hear them. Oh! Ow. I'm hearing, come on, get up, Papa. I'm with you, up. I won't have you dying on my floor. Thanks. You care so much. Wake at last. You should mind your strength, traveler. There's no use wasting energy on an old nobody like me. I see that now, madam. Oh, we're actually talking here. Like, you can even tell, I'm pretty sure the fact that it has our little mask picture up on the top middle section there, pretty sure that means it's us talking. I see that now, madam. My welcome to your land has not been kind. I had reason to be wary. We're talking to the chapel maid. I can see that in the bottom left. So, you're another pilgrim, then, scuttled out of the darkness to climb the great path and bow at its gilded peak. I'm no pilgrim. I am Hornet, and I arrive in your land by no choice of my own, so it was captured. I was brought to your kingdom by force, captured by strange bugs, clad in veils. If you don't mind asking, why did I stop streaming? The main reason I stopped streaming was that I stopped needing it for my classes. So the reason I'd been streaming in the first place was because I was a multimedia teacher that was creating a broadcasting class to be able to teach at the middle school level. And I ended up being asked to take on a job at the high school to be able to teach esports there, like full-time practically. And so I jumped over to that job instead and didn't need to stream. It was as simple as that. Oh, how curious. The bugs of the citadel at the summit of our land. They veil themselves in service to their faith, or perhaps as slaves to something greater. Then I shall seek their citadel. If these veiled bugs would go to such lengths to bring me here, I intend to find out why. Oh, ferocious, intimidating. Yours is no pilgrim spirit. You're the bearing of a hunter. Welcome then, fierce traveler, to Farloom. Oh, Farloom is the area. I thought it was going to be a person's name. Our holy yet unhaunted. Our holy yet haunted land. Before you depart, permit an old bug a brief warning. Best keep that weapon drawn. Our kingdom is gripped by a curse. Its paths grow wild and dangerous, and though some still attempt to climb to the citadel at its crest, none return to speak of what they see. All right. A new objective, the Great Citadel. Ascend through the lands of Farloom to reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. View objectives in the tasks screen of the menu. Oh, so we actually have like a, we actually have kind of like a quest log sort of thing now. This is what we're seeking right now, so I imagine that once we get more things, we can kind of seek a different thing. There we are. Ascend through the lands of Farloom and reach the citadel at the kingdom's peak. What games? Oh, I assume you're saying like what games were we doing for esports at the high school level? Well, that was a big reason why I ended up leaving the high school, was because they wouldn't let us grow the program. We were playing from as simple as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart, Splatoon. We went from there all the way up to games like Rocket League, like League of Legends. Things like that, but I wasn't allowed to grow the program any more than that, and the district told me that they wouldn't let the program grow more than that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna seek out further education instead. Then I'm gonna go back to Finland. I'm gonna get my degree. I have a good chance to do so, and that was how I ended up kind of treating that time onward there. So you bear your blade well, Hunter, and you've skill no doubt, so I don't mean any unkindness when I say you still seem a little frail. I was a long time spent captive, bound by seals strange to me. My strength is diminished, but recoverable. By the time I reach that citadel, I'll be ready to face what awaits. Alrighty. And we shall just destroy everything in our path. Ooh, I saw the little bugs fly up. I don't think they're too happy that we took care of the Moss Mother. Oh, this was one of the masks and like staff bell things of the veiled monsters that took me. I'm gonna fall down here first. That was a bad idea, I feel. Oh, you're joking. What? No! Fine. Great. Well, it looks like we are making the climb again. Yeah. So it was very much, it was our school district that was saying that we couldn't grow it anymore. The actual words they used were that it was agreed when the program was made that we would never grow the program to include certain games. And that was the only reason they let us have an esports program, was because we weren't growing it to include games that are actually like receiving college scholarships to greater degrees and have greater national appeal. Ah, well, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, here's the thing, is that ultimately, it did not really personally affect me. It wasn't like, oh, I really want to play those games because I think those are cool and fun and anything like that. Like, it wasn't that at all. Like, these were games, the games I was asking for us to be able to play are games I was pretty bad at. Like, I'm not good at most games that require you to navigate around and do PvP. Like, playing and fighting against other players, typically something I'm very bad at. It's why, like, on this stream, we have played Fortnite a grand total of once, and that was performed really poorly by me. I was basically carried by the people that played with me. Like, I am not good at PvP games. But here's the thing, it wasn't about what I want to do, it was what avenues of success are we enabling these kids to have? Like, the fact that college programs and scholarships are available for certain types of games that just aren't for others, right? So as much as you may not like games like, you know, Overwatch 2 or Apex Legends or Guilty Gear Strive or, you know, even as serious as something like Rainbow Six Siege, like, as much as you may not like games like that, the simple fact of the matter is those are the ones that get college scholarships. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. For me, it was like a, well, okay, it doesn't hurt me, but sure does it hurt my chances to grow the program, get students having scholarships, and get other students that hadn't yet given esports a chance because they thought it was just like really low-level games. No chance to get them interested either. Oh well. Speak. Little pilgrim. A fellow pilgrim, are you? About to start your great journey to the Holy Citadel up top. You play Rainbow Six, but you have to take like a month break because you have big crash out. That very much is how I feel I would be if I was better at PvP games. Like, if I was better at PvP games and I lost a game and I felt like it was, you know, my own skill level did not deserve that loss, I feel like I would be the sort of person that would get real frustrated at a game and just have to leave it to the side. As it is, I know I'm not good enough to play those games. So if I'm ever forced to play them, I know I'm gonna lose and I'm prepared for that. I know pilgrim, sir, though it seems we'll be traveling a similar path. Not a pilgrim. Well, it makes no difference, I suppose. We all must walk the roads, up and up, though most of us will fall long before we see the grand gates. If you are wise, you'll stop here and rest a while before heading out into that dangerous world. Okay. Alright, it looks like this might be a shop of some kind. No, it doesn't look that way. Maybe it does, I can't tell. Oh-ho, traveler, destined for the Citadel, yes? Well, before you embark, won't you stop and make trade with an old pilgrim? I'd see your wares, madam, though I fear I may have nothing worthy to offer in return. Oh, worry not, if you lack fine goods to trade, we can barter still. In this devout land, we deal in the currency of faith. Rosaries, those finely carved beads of prayer. If you will only share some with me, I will trade you something fair. Alright, magnetite brooch helps you gather rosaries on the path ahead. Mask shard, that would probably increase my health by a portion, kind of like a piece of heart. Wolfie also sucks at PvP. This is good to know. This is good to know I'm in kind company. Craft metal. A rare find this. Could fashion something nice out of it if they've got the knowledge. This is probably meant to upgrade my needle, I would imagine. R6 is really bad because you have to depend on your team. If you have a super bad team, it sucks. You have to have 5 people to play with, but schedule is hard. Yeah, if you want to go in like with a group of friends and be like, hey, we're all actually like decently good at the game, scheduling that to have a team of 5 people, that's rough. Simple key seems like a key, but who knows what it'll unlock. I reckon it's come from the Citadel, so it must open the way to something holy. Or rosary string. Interesting. Okay, well, nothing I want right now. What's this you're building, sir? A sign of some kind? Aye, you're a sharp bug. A wish wall. It's past time this old camp had one. As a resident fixer, I've taken it upon myself to sort it out. This is Flick, the fixer. They're a popular thing about Farloom wish walls. Useful too. So many prayers left unanswered. Gives them a place to go. Is this like a quest board? A wish wall, like someone put up a wish saying, I want this. I'm wishing for this. Please someone meet my wish. It sounds like it would be a quest wall. A quest board. Okay. It looks like there's nothing really I have access to up here. And I don't think there's anything down here either. Oh, there is. What's over here? Is this also a way onward? Now, I can't actually tell if this is the way onward. Hello. Okay, full honesty. The first time I walked on here, I thought it was a good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen. da 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 da. Oh, hear me pray, please hear me sing. My path's ahead, but here's the thing: I can't squeeze past, O gate of bone. So please wake up and help. Oh. That's fine. Oh, why do you sing, little one? This bony gate seems like a poor audience. Oh, but of course I sing. I am Sherma, a pilgrim just like you. I hear the call of the great citadel just like every other devout soul. But look here, as soon as our sacred journey begins, we are tested. This huge gate stands between us and the way forward. Only holy prayer and song will open the way. In this kingdom, even mighty bone is moved by music. Join your voice with mine, Red Maiden. You, me, and my lucky chime will sing together until the great gate opens. I was hoping maybe if I held down B, it would do something there, but no. Sorry, I have a cat that's currently staring up at me from a shelf down here. Oh, by the way, when it comes to Finland, I didn't end up actually being able... Ooh, I think that thing's gonna come back to life. No? Okay, I beat its mask off, and that apparently was enough to kill it as well. But I didn't end up actually being able to go all the way to Finland like I was intentionally planning. That was a really rough thing, was I had a whole like scholarship thing lined up for me to be able to go back, get my PhD, and then the scholarship program that I wanted to be a part of had some real specific requirements regarding, especially because I was coming from America to do it. And, well, to put it very simply, the IRS messed stuff up for me years ago, and it has trickled down into an issue now. It has been resolved since, but unfortunately it meant that I couldn't get the scholarship that I wanted to be able to properly go to Finland. So, I got stuck here for a bit. Still in the States. Alright. Yes, my cat is staring at me. Hold on. Let me see if she'll... Jesper, do you want to come up and see the people? The people want to see you. Come on, Jesper. Oh, she's happy just being down. So what I've basically done, I have moved like my whole setup around from the last time that I ever took pictures of it, because I'm planning on this desk that has like my camera on it, my 2 monitors on it, like keyboard, mouse, all that stuff. I'm planning on this weekend being able to turn this into a standing desk. and have it like actually raise up with me. So in order to do that properly, I had to like move my tower to another place, which means the shelf I had my computer tower is now open, and Jesper has been perching there like nobody's business. So she may eventually come jump up on my lap, like probably midway through at an important part when I'm fighting a boss. So, you know, be looking forward to that, I suppose. I need to figure out this timing of being able to... Oh, there she is. Like I said, hold on. Jesper, I'm going to raise you up just a little more. Meow. Meow. Do you want to meow into the microphone? No? She doesn't really meow all that much. Jesper, do you mind if I put you up here in your little tower? Is that going to be okay, kitty? Whee! Yes. It's a baby. Hello. The people want to see you, Jesper. You want to sit down? All right. Okay. Love you. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to continue now. Bonk. Bonk. Oh. Bonk. Right, I will figure that out. I promise. Eventually. I will get the hang of it and be able to do some really cool dodging and weaving tricks. Oh gosh, okay. That guy kind of charges through the air. Good to know. I'm glad to hear that the true reason people watch this stream is present once again for all the chat to see. So it sounds like if I really want to take care of those dashing flying guys, the simple answer is just be below them and attack upward, because they only go side to side. See that? Aha. But they can change their velocity, their location after a bit. Okay, good to know. Ah, dang it. Okay, we're fine. All right. Oh, is that it? Oh, hey! Okay, so it was this area. I recognize this, because I saw, like, little enemies on this side before. Hey, buddy. Pow. There we are. Oi, did you see it, Red Maiden? The great gate heard my song, and in its infinite and ancient kindness has opened the way forward for us. Gate, 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 nicest gate I've met. Gate, 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 greatest miracle yet. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'm happy to have helped. So here's the real question. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay, I understand. I think I do at least. It's very interesting having a currency that like rolls around on the ground that far out. Okay. So there are still some of the like pill bug sorts of beads from the first game. So that's interesting. Oh, they count as like 10 and 5. Like, no, 5 each for those. Inspect. Yes, indeed, I am alive. You should make Jesper DDR stream. Might get more views than when I did it. Wait, like a Dance Dance Revolution stream with Jesper? I don't know how to do that. But yes, hello Maddox G. I am very much alive. Insert rosaries. I can indeed do that. What are you gonna give me because of that? Is it just a place to rest? Or no? It is just a place to rest. I love that. Love that. Beautiful. Okay. You are blessed to walk the foundations of Farloom. Humble yourselves before the shelves before the shells of those who gave their lives to hold our kingdom's weight. Okay, so some bugs are literally like the foundations upon which things are built. Good to know. Alrighty, I'm going back a little bit because there was like a little tunnel area that I assumed was the way forward that I left. And I know I'm not too far from it, so I want to go back to it before I realize that I've made a terrible error. So here we go. It's in here. I don't know what's in here. Is this going to be like a map maker? Hello? Fearful pilgrim. Oh, you've come to hide down here too then. 'Tis a fearful world out there. If you can keep quiet, I don't mind you joining me. You've chosen a curious place to rest, ma'am. This pit of bells and the structure around it, they suggest a station for travel, though one long abandoned. Aye, rumors in the camp say these bells run throughout the lands, great veins of them forged by our ancient kin. And some even say bugs used to travel through them in gilded carriages, no less. Surely, such fanciful travel would be a sin for us pilgrims. We must walk and climb and crawl, using only our own meager claws. Only thus can we prove our devotion. Okay, so this is potentially the same sort of travel point as like the stag stations in Hollow Knight. Mr. Dunn says, I haven't played Silksong yet, but my buddy said it was better than the original in his opinion. Interesting. It's only been out today, so it is still very new for most people. So it's interesting people have already formed an opinion about it, that it's better in that regard. I'm still trying to get used to the fact that the downward attack isn't like a bounce. It's a diagonal slash. And I feel like there's good movement tech that can happen there. I just haven't got the hang of it yet. But yes, I am enjoying Silksong so far. It just feels very different from the original Hollow Knight, mostly because of the movement just being different, right? Like jumping is a lot more floaty. Like if I hold A down, it's very much like a woo, woo. Like you stay airborne a lot longer. Much more floaty than the first game. The Marrow. Ooh. Alright. I thought something might fall if I stayed there a little too long and I wanted to see what would happen. Alright. Lava below me. Whoa, nope, nope. We're okay. The other thing is that you can kind of like ledge grab in this game, which is also very interesting. Okay, I don't yet know how those things are dangerous. What even is it compared to into the original, like lore timeline-wise? I don't know. I don't know if this is like a prequel or a sequel. Like I don't know where it lines up with the lore yet. Ted didn't care for the new attacks, but he loved everything else. It's probably best not to judge the game being better than the original game when it just came out. That's your take on it, though. Yes, so far. Yeah, I think it's fair to withhold judgment on a comparison level. Woo! Until you have a chance to let it sit for a bit. Experience the story in its entirety, experience mechanics in their entirety. It makes a lot of sense to reserve judgment. So I also too will reserve judgment. Right now I don't have, in my mind it's not a better thing, it's just a different thing. So let's see, is there anything this direction? Right. Danger. Not safe, so we won't go that way. Here we are. Whoop. So far, you love the graphics? Fantastic. Happy to hear it. Yeah, I think the graphics are also very cool, very interesting. I'm loving these particle effects. Okay. Is this going to be a map maker? That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, okay. All right. Good to know. Spikes going everywhere. Hey, buddy. Hello, what's your name?
A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We fleas are but humble travelers.
Nesvir?
Well met, sir, though like you, I'm not of these lands. I'm merely journeying through.
Oh, ho, ho! A kindred spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good monks must stay close together. Dodeshna, I am saying welcome to our caravan, stranger. You are a very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all and your wings fall off. It's just jest, of course. Us fleas famous for giving jokes. So what's happening with my streaming now? Well, the simple answer is, I haven't yet had a plan of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start streaming again, let's do this. It was a thing of, hey, I want to play Silksong. It was a fun game. The only reason I ever played Hollow Knight in the first place was because people on stream convinced me to play it. So why not? Let's stream it to the people that wanted me to play Hollow Knight in the first place. Dodeshna, stranger. You are looking a little tired. Is it unhealthy? Hey, Dylan Cylon. Hello. Never expected to see me back, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, I did say when initially I had left the streaming, I had said, hey, listen, this probably isn't going to happen anymore because, you know, I'm teaching at a middle school where I'm making a broadcasting class. Like, all of this has been for broadcasting, and I'm not going to be teaching that class anymore. I'm not preparing for that class. And so that was going to be the end of my streaming. But I've picked it up again, at least to be able to play a little bit more of the Hollow Knight game since y'all got me into it in the first place. So, isn't that right? Yes, but it's just happy to have me just chilling and relaxing, so. You can rest with us here if you wish. It is nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not flea after all. Okay, interesting. Alright, is there a further to go, or not so much? Interesting. Glad to see you back. Well, thank you. I'm happy to be back. It was fun to realize, like, hey, wait, there's people I recognize still here. Okay. Ow. Ow. Alright, I thought I could get around that quick enough. I could not. Ooh. Hold on now. I don't want those falling in. So I have to be very careful about how I collect this section of rosaries so they don't break like that. Okay. Are you coming back for Silksong, or is it going to be like weekly streams? You just want to make your schedule. Well, here's the thing. Oh, you were helping for Deltarune streams. Well, yeah, I only ever played Undertale because of you guys too. I suppose Deltarune could be in my future. I know nothing about Deltarune. Well, wait, no. Sorry. Saying I know nothing about Deltarune is untrue. I know that there's some sort of pink monster that's kind of like half a bully sort of thing. Like, that I know. I don't really know much more than that. But yeah. Woo! Feels nostalgic watching stream. I mean, it's been years. Ow? It's been years since I've done it, so I suppose that when it comes to the feeling of nostalgia, if anything's gonna make it happen, I suppose this could be one of those things. Susie is the pink monster's name, and you say they're actually chill? Okay. Well, that was the only thing I know about it, and apparently the thing I know about it is wrong, so... Alrighty. Frayed Rosary String. Oh, good. I have another way to collect stuff. Chapter 3 and 4 came out on Deltarune. I heard that they came out right around the same time that that the Switch 2 came out. Is that right? Because it was like the same thing, like at the Switch 2 thing, that's when Silksong was like its first announcement was at that time. I've not actually seen your danger, my friend. Oh. Oh, I see. Things will reforge around it still. Ow. Okay, you get 3 health back with every one of the spools being wound up. So that's good to know. Shard pendant. Tool acquired. Equip tools in the crest menu while resting at a bench. Is there a bench nearby? No? It says acquire your first tool. Oh gosh. Alright. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm actually catching up on everything here. So, have you watched Attack on Titan? Super good. You'd recommend it as a starter anime. I've read some of Attack on Titan, like the manga of it. I typically tend to read manga much more than I watch anime, just because think how long it takes to watch an episode of anything nowadays. Not even anime. I'm just talking even like regular television shows. Like, these are all things that demand a lot of your time and a lot of your effort, and I just don't have that nowadays. And so typically I tend to like read books, and in this case it'd be reading manga versions of whatever the material is. Dr. Stone is another good one there. Good to know. Silksong and Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 both announced for the Switch 2 announcement thing. Okay, good. So I was right about that. That's good to hear. We've only watched one anime, which is the abridged Dragon Ball Z. I have not seen original nor abridged Dragon Ball. I've heard funny things about the Dragon Ball Z abridged stuff, but I don't know any of the like lines. I've just heard it's funny. Ow. Friend, you're not a friend. Abridged Vegeta is the best. All right. Is Vegeta the green one? Or is that... am I completely wrong on that? I think I already went this way. I fear I am quite lost, and I don't have a map yet. I really don't have any way to know where I'm going. Oh, Piccolo's the green one. Who's Vegeta? Okay, never mind. I feel you'll try to describe it to me and I just won't know. Vegeta is the other Saiyan. Okay. I believe you. You could never get into Dragon Ball Z. Well, I never really had the chance to do that. Like, it wasn't on any TV channels when I was growing up as a kid. The McDonald's hairline. Oh, is it like he has a hairline that goes like down and arches up and back up? Okay, I'm in a very quiet place right now, and that's kind of terrifying. Is there a time limit to that? Where it'll go back up after a certain amount of time? You love Dragon Ball Z. You're almost at the Cell Saga, but I haven't watched in a while. Cool. Drat. Come on, friendos. I need you to not roll into the spikes. I don't know if there's like a smarter way to collect these rosary beads or not. It's perfect. Let's look down real quick, see if there's anything down there. Oh, come on! I feel like that's possible. Oh, come on, I'm right there. Okay, wait, hold on. There's an easy way to figure this out. Ow. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to go down there. Can we agree that that's a bad idea to do right now? Okay. Okay. What's happening here? Where is this in respect to everything else? Will you launch off the edge or no? Dang it. Okay. All right. All right. Well, this is good. This is an experience. We get to learn. We get to learn where in the world we were. Do I think I was more up or more down? What do I think? Where do I think we were? I think we were more up. I think we were to the right. I'm probably wrong. I'm definitely wrong. I'm pretty sure this is a dead end down here. Yep, okay. Your phone's about to die, so you'll return later. All right, we'll look forward to it. Alrighty, well, I think the way we're just gonna have to figure out where we were is simply by going back up this way. Wait, not this way. Ow. Okay. Here's the thing, what resource did I lose? Did I lose rosary beads when I fell that distance, or no? I legitimately don't know. Okay. Well, the good news is I'm practically back. So I go down here, I go over here, it was to the right over here. Oh, it's like a little cocoon. Was there anything there? Oh yeah, there were actually a whole bunch of shards and some rosary beads that I left. As well as, makes sense, quite a bit of silk. Okay, before I go towards that song sound. Okay, this is the area I kept trying to jump to, and it was just a bad idea. Oh, it's up there. Why are you dead here? Okay. Pashanka. Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Oh gosh, I didn't get to see what that was. Oh man, I've missed so much dialogue. Hold on. I'm going to rewatch the... No, never mind. Stream is super delayed on my side. That's so weird. Why is that the case? Hold on. So anytime that you are streaming to an area... Sorry, anytime you're streaming, you can see a little preview of yourself that's on like the YouTube window, the same place where I can see all your guys' comments. And that is so delayed right now. Like to a dangerous degree. Like it's only now just recovering my dead body. So that's weird. But, okay. These strange shuffling pilgrims. In the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here, they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakanish, keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe and have been making maps of these lands. Thank you. I can trade them with you and supplies if you wish. Yes, please. So, let's get... Oh, I want both of these. We'll definitely do the Marrow, because that's where we are right now. The Mosslands would be nice, but if I had to choose between Mosslands or Marrow, Marrow makes more sense. String delay is gross. Why is it like that? I don't know. Hold LB to view a map of the current area. View a detailed map of the world in the map pane of the menu. Okay, hold on. Quill will let you add any new areas you discover to the maps that you own. We pluck these quills from gold penny hunted by my tribe. Their hollowed shafts make the perfect charting tool. Compass would be actually being able to show you where on the map you are. Bench pins let you actually see where benches are. Shell markers let you mark things on the map. I want to purchase everything, I just don't have the rosaries for it. In these lands, names are freely given, are they not? I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child wielding needle. Okay, here's the map tab. If I talk to you, are you gonna draw what I've discovered? No, I came deeper into Farloom in search of my mentor, the greatest of my tribe. I could not keep pace though, and her trails grew cold. She will have traveled much farther by now. But if I keep moving and stay vigilant, I will reunite with her. Okay. Thank you. All right, here we go. There's a bench up there. I want to get that real quick. Oh no, I can't get that bench? Really? Okay. This must be fast travel this way. Oh. It looks like I can't yet save this guy. I probably need a way to slash faster or stronger. That's what I'm gonna assume, is I need to be able to get some sort of ability that gives me the ability to slash through that. Did you hear about the YouTube AI search and ID check system coming into effect soon? Are you talking about like the thing where it's like, oh, if you search for a lot of videos and stuff like that that are deemed like for kids, that you're going to be given like a child like identity on the account? Is that what you're talking about? I have heard about that. If that is what you're referring to, is they're kind of like AI generation of what sort of person you actually truly are. Okay. Alrighty, so these are the pilgrims that they were talking about when they said that they were fine. Something strange happened to them. Yeah, that feels like these guys, for sure. Yeah, I have heard about that. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't think most people are a fan. I think it is very fair for me to say not many people are fans of that particular choice, because it doesn't really make sense. But... whoop. Alright, I do not like heaving moss balls. Ow. Okay, I wish I knew a better way to address that, but I don't. So... alright, we are now going to... still have to go up there, because the way up to the lever is just past where this guy was. Right over here. What's up here now? Ooh. Okay. No! Alright, now I'm gonna go rushing after them. Okay. How many do I have? 82? I can go back and get the map. I can do that. You have returned. Welcome back. Giving government ID information to access YouTube to watch things if you're over 18 years old. You don't think it's particularly necessary or safe. Yeah, no. I definitely see that. Alright, here. I'm going back down here so I can speak to this person. Hello. I would love to purchase the Mosslands map from you. I also plan on coming back once I have 7 more rosary so that I can get the quill that will allow me to write in my own map. Because right now, as it is, yeah, I just have a very shaded in view of what things look like. So I think the enemies will be respawning here, right? Right? Maybe not. Okay. Well, dang it, because I was definitely going to, I was definitely going to farm rosary beads over here. So, very smart of them to stop me from doing that. Oh, wait a second, haven't I been here before? No, I haven't. What's going on? Is this a bench to sit at? No. But it does have plenty of rosaries for me, so we'll take that. Okay, now why did it keep on pointing me down here? Yeah, YouTube hasn't been the same for a while. Yeah, I see that. Oh, okay. This got freed up. Whoa, 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 I did not mean to do that. Oh. There we go. Okay. So now I have a teleporting area between the kind of town where the pilgrims are and up there. Hey, buddy. Do you have anything I want? Well, I might want that craft metal eventually, but I don't know where it goes to right now. So we're going to hold off on that. Instead, we're going to take this guy right back up. Nice of them to have left that free for me. Okay. Now let me just double check real quick over here. If I jump over here. Oh, hey, buddy. No? You had a little gold thing on you, so I thought you might be special in some way. Ow. Maybe not. There's something else over here. I still don't know what is special about these guys. Music is very nice. Why does YouTube Live have XP now? That's a very good question. I legitimately don't know. Like, so here was a weird thing that happened, right? I logged into this chat, and all of a sudden it started putting crowns on everyone. And I think it's based off of contribution. Like, basically how much you've interacted, how much you've chatted. It might even take into account, like, how old your account is on the YouTuber's stream. Yeah, it's weird. It's gotten worse since years have gone on. Platforms become more greedy with money, and it doesn't change anything about... it makes it so much worse. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a very fair assessment of... Oh. Ooh. It's a very fair assessment of some of the things that you should, oh gosh, say about platforms that... if they just stagnate, or don't really listen to user feedback. That's kind of both of those things, right? Like, if they don't change, or if they change too much in the wrong direction and don't listen to people saying, please, please, please change it back. Like, these are the things that just slowly bring, like, the decline of the enjoyment of a platform. Hi, what is this? Is it just a mask shard? What did I just pick up? What have I done? What's going on? It's not letting me know. Oh, spool fragment. Oh, spool fragment. Designed to collect and hold silk. A completed spool will allow one to hold more silk within their shell. Oh, okay. So I'm making another bobbin, or I'm making the bobbin longer, probably. I thought for sure I was gonna get, like, just slammed in place. But that is not the case. Another place in Moscow? Interesting. True, yeah, no, I think you are correct on that Cracker Barrel did change back from feedback. I think you're right about that. So clearly, like, some companies can listen to feedback still, so that's good. I think I do sometimes get a little cynical over, you know, I don't think this was the case with Cracker Barrel, just as an example, but some companies, I feel like they make bad decisions purposefully just to get, like, buzz about themselves, and then they take it back and they're like, hey, we never meant it. But no, it's that we actually listen to our customers, you know? Like, think the Sonic movie, right? I really sincerely hope that they never actually planned on having Sonic look like the way Sonic did in the first case. Like, sincerely, I hope that no one ever thought that was a good idea. But I don't know that for sure. Maybe it was just that they, maybe it was that they just made it look bad so everyone would complain and then do right by fans. I don't know. Legitimately, I don't know. And maybe it's a little too paranoid to try to pretend otherwise. Here we go. I've got a quill now, so I can make my own, like, drawings on the map. I think compass next makes sense. Weird, because you're realizing now how long it's been since you started watching the streams. You were an 8th grader starting, and now you're an 11th grader. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of crazy to think about the breadth of time that has passed since the start of us having these streams kind of all happen together to now. It's very, very trippy. Alrighty. It looks like there's a whole host of areas in the Marrow that I just have not gone to. Didn't I buy the compass? Wasn't that something I bought? Interesting. Okay. I thought that... I thought the compass would show me where I am now. Apparently that's not the case. Huh. Okay. Well, good to know. Ow. Okay, we're going back over here. Going over here. Going over here. This is an area of Moss Home. Hey, buddy. Yeah, see, it's stuff like that, like movement tech, where it's like you can go higher and higher up repeatedly by doing this sort of attack. Like, that's going to be very cool, I think. Like, hardly needing to touch the ground. Should be very fun. Imagine falling to your death at a game. That's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. You think you're finally gonna get your car fixed and running next weekend? That's exciting. What sort of like things have you had to do to get it up and running? Has it just been a thing of like, oh hey, we're up here again. Nice. Has it been a thing of like, you know, it was like really superficial stuff that needed to get fixed, or was it like quite a bit of time and effort that went into it? Not much, just a new engine. Oh, not much, just a new engine. Let me put it this way. I would never feel confident switching out my own engine block. That's crazy. I assume either someone else is helping you, or that you've had another place like start the process. Like, what? How much of this is you taking point and saying, I'm gonna do this myself? Like, don't get me wrong, if you say, oh no, I hired a place to do it, like, I'm no less impressed, but your dad's helping you. That's really cool. Seriously, that is impressive that you are going to those lengths. My goodness, I cannot say I've ever done the same amount. The most I ever did to kind of like upgrade, modify my cars and stuff like that when I was in high school was my parents got me a really nice sound system for the car. And I was like, oh man, I mean, the definition of having a cool car as a high schooler starts from having a good sound system. So that's how I started, was trying to get that all swapped out. And that could be a kind of in-depth change around the car, depending on the type of car you have. It's just been sitting in the shop since you've got it, because it broke down driving it home from buying it. Oh no! Gosh, did you expect it to break down, or was it very much a, we feel kind of cheated from the fact that happened? Hey buddy, did I get just enough more in the way of these? Only to get shell markers. No, I think the next thing I would want would be benches. Loshanka, indeed. Okay. Alright, I think I know where I am then. I think I'm like right on the border between the gray and green. I don't know if I can go up to the right anymore, to those areas of the marrow that are currently like off limits or not explored yet. I don't know if that's an area I actually can go to or not. So we're gonna say no, we can't go there, and explore onward this way. Interesting. I am allowed to kind of farm these guys, though. It's very interesting. Oh, they said there was knocking, so you thought you could just replace the bearings, but it blew a hole through the block, through the actual engine block. Dear goodness. Right. Well, I'm sorry to hear that it was that, that intense of a fix needed. Your friend who took your old car since you were close with their family. The radio was broken. He replaced the radio and then pulled it out on a video call. He said, do you recognize this? Imagine you're a beetle sitting and a knife stabs you from the floor. Yeah, no, that is... Whoa, I did not mean to spend that. But that is very much how I'm... farming that guy, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think I can actually go to any further places in here. So maybe I am supposed to go back. I don't know. just like stealing someone's toe and said, oops. I don't know if I'm meant to be here or to go back. I just legitimately don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try going to the right here. Because I know going up is not possible because it wants me to like clear out that area. There's a chance that that's what it's talking about though. When it has that like that place becomes faded out on the top line of the marrow. There is a real chance that that's what it's pointing at. But I'm gonna try just going all the way to the right. Oh wait, yeah, hold on. I wanted to show benches. There we go. I've used all of my beads now to get benches shown up. This is why you couldn't play the original Hollow Knight. You got lost. I am much the same, obviously. Yes, okay, well, then it's clear that this is where I am. So the goal is... Oh, thank you. Let's go to the right. Whoop. I think stay on this level, right? Don't you think so? Yeah, I don't want to drop down. I want to stay on this level and go right. If possible. And I think it is. Okay, not up here. Up here. It was a full-on block of the radio. He now just has it on his dresser in his room. That's kind of fun, though. There is something kind of fun about... Ah, drat. Okay. There's something kind of fun just about saying, like, I have slain this. It is now mine. Hey, buddy. Come up this way. Come up over this way. Yes, this way. Ow. Okay. So, I don't think I'm really able to go up much there. But I could go right. Okay, I'm gonna go more to the right. I think I'm onto something here. Because there is an area that I just didn't explore, apparently. Ow. This is fine. Okay. Gonna heal up. Nope, nope, nope. Dread. Okay. I tried to jump and instead pressed B, and then I tried to go back and it did not work. Okay, this is the area I wanted to go. This is why I could not go there. All right. Let's see if I can go to the right. Ow. One time in the car, the audio wasn't even on. It got full on blasted. You had to pull over and get on the car from how loud it was. Oh, goodness. Having to deal with fun. Oh! We're good. We're good, people. This is fine. I'm not frustrated. Hi, buddy. Don't worry. You won't see me again for a while. I'm good at the game, I promise. Right? Right? Yes. Go over here. I was tempted when this first began. I was tempted to say, hey, listen, I kind of need to shave. So every time that I die, I'll go ahead and like shave off another section and it'll encourage me to be fully shaven by the time the stream ends. But I decided, you know what? No, that's too messy. I don't want to do that. That's just silly. No one would like that. Now I'm starting to be very grateful that I didn't do that because of just the sadness that comes with dying with this frequency. You've only got your hearing actually lower once. It's just... Whoa, whoa, no! This is fine. Okay, I've seen that over there. I know that's... Whoa! Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're good. Over here. This is where we want to go. There we go. We got it. We're good. We're fine. Now over here, we have to be very careful. Will it be nice to us and just let us have our little silk cocoon in it? Nope, it put it over the lava. That's mean. I just want to say that's mean. Because, yeah, all of my stuff fell into the lava to be unreclaimed. Like, that's just mean. Oh, drat. Okay, this was this area. Okay. No, so the only place I can go to is that area in Moss Home. Skill issue. Drat. I suppose, yes. There may have maybe been a way to slash at this thing and claim its treasures. However, I'm not skilled enough to do that. Sad day. Alright, well... Okay, fine, sure. I killed it and it hurt me at the same time. Yes, this makes sense. Da-da, up here, over here, up further, and to the left. Then jump over you because I don't care. Keep on going. And we're about at Good shower. Should be in here. Okay. Hello? Do I have enough rosaries for trading? Yes. Alright. Really? Juice for some reason. Juice would hit the spot right now. I cannot lie. You have now made me start craving juice. Alright. We're gonna go this way. Because this is slightly higher up. So maybe this leads into an area that's also slightly higher up. Yes! Seems to be the case. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna heal up here. That's right, this guy. Ow. Okay, I feel like the right way to go then is up here. I feel like this is where it actually wants me to go then. Ow. Okay, so there are traps all over Moss Home. Good to know. Good job. What juice is the best juice? Mango peach is the best. Interesting. What about pineapple orange? I really like anything that has like a mango to it or an orange to it. Like if it has like a citrus to it, very, very highly rated in my opinion. Pineapple juice is good. The only thing that makes me hesitate to outright just saying a version of orange outright is because you have to worry about pulp. I do not like pulp in my drink, in my juice. I want my juice to be smooth. Weaver of Farlow, by grace you warded, by thread you healed, for your favor eternal we offer our song. Ow, this guy really goes quick. Come on! Okay, we're good here. Okay, this is another area where you probably have to like have some sort of equivalent of a dash move to get through. Alrighty, I see the trap. I see the trap. I'm also hearing screaming. Ow. Are you hearing that? Okay. They have pulpless juice? I don't know what we're talking about. Orange juice. Oh, pulpless. I see. They have pulpless juice. Yes. Pulpless orange juice is good, in my opinion. If you can make it smooth, I like it. It does have the threat of being sickly sweet instead. Kind of like Sunny D levels of sweet, but... Daughter of a distant land, we who remained have waited long. Bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom. Silk Spear, here we go, that must be our dash. Attack by throwing the needle forward, silk will be expended, silk skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. Okay, so this is how we cut through the silk. Surely, right? Okay, also I want to point out that looked like a spider. Maybe that's not what it was trying to intend for us to see, but... There we are, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, we're fine. Frayed rosary string. Good, good, good. Okay. Is there anything else in this area? I feel like there was. Yeah, because there was the frayed area. Not frayed area. The covered silk area. Over here. Nice. Now we can go towards that weird singing. Hi, buddy. Moss Druid. Who is it, an intruder? Terrible to interrupt a humble druid as they were. I meant no intrusion. Oh, I meant no intrusion, druid. The sound of your laughter drew me to investigate. The settlement is built around an old structure of the Weavers. Do you know of them? Do they inhabit this land still? What settlement? What Weavers? You speak nonsense. You're here in here, so why did you send you? Did you hear my wish? Granter of wishes, you? Granter of wishes? Wishes, yes, my wish. I need fruits of the world, 3 little darlings. I need them, so I wish. Does the kingdom not send you, little you, to grant my desire? Sure, I'll go berry picking. I think I already have 2, right? And I imagine the last one is probably gotten by just progressing onward. Hello, Jesper. Hi. Promise then a binding stronger than sin. Bring me the 3 mossberries, precious fruit. Grant my wish, and then the work begins. Didn't Hollow Knight, or whatever his name is, fight Silksong? Also, whatever their name is. Also, sorry if you mistyped some stuff. The keyboard you're using on is terrible and things don't register. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jesper is quite a bit bigger than she used to be, isn't she? And yet, at the same time, still small. All right, so apparently I missed getting one of the fruits because I have 2 of them. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know what else I expected. Here, hold on. Let's go over to here. There we go, yes. So I already have 2 of 3. Seek that. Gather this from the moss-covered areas of Farum's lowlands. Yes, but it is the best. I'm glad you all agree. Again, I wish it would kind of show me where I am. But I guess not. It's this area again. There we go. Right. Oh, this is really close to where the fast travel station is, I think. So we're actually gonna head that way first. Because I'm fairly certain it'll work that way. Can't be 100% certain, but I'm fairly certain. There we go. Hey, buddy. Bell Beast. Hello. No, why are you enemy? Why can we not be friend? Maybe it'll just be quick and easy. Okay. I feel like this is just gonna take a while. It's not gonna be difficult. It's just gonna take a while. Ow. All right. Alrighty. Okay. I keep on swiping up instead of left or right. Okay. Ow. I did not mean to get hurt there. Alrighty. Whoa! 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 Stop it with the bells! Alright. Bell Beast, please. I just want to be a friend. Okay. That's a jump. Okay. That's another jump. It depends on how high the smoke is going up. That's what determines, like, where he's attacking. Okay, this is fine. That's a jump. Okay, we got it. Now, will you behave? Will you be our friend and fast travel us? Or are you just dead? Liberated, defeated the Bell Beast. That was an achievement. Okay, I don't think it'll be our friend. That's sad. It's the silly violent bug. He won't hurt anybody. Also, by the way, I'm seeing you're in art class and you've been using Pixlr E to make references for yourself. Super proud of that. Okay. All right. Rise. Rise. Our silk. Oh no! Okay, we're good. Our strength. Our nature. It definitely feels like Orb Weavers sort of thing, where it's like a nest that's entirely like surrounded in silk. Come, child, witness our waking. Consumed a silk heart. Regained the power to regenerate silk within one's shell. Okay. Kind of sounds like Link dying. I hear that. I hear that. Hey, it is gonna be our friend. Hi, buddy. You are definitely standing in stag location. Yes, let's go to here. Woo! Beast, beast, horrible beast. Okay. All right, let's go right on back to where we were. The marrow. We're gonna go to the right over here because we have not yet been to the right. In fact, this area was specifically closed off to us. And there should be a lever somewhere here in the next area, I guess, that would let us go back down. Is that supposed to be a bell? Yep. Okay, here's a thing. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. bum 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 bum. Like that is an old, we're talking like classical piece, like really old and classical piece that is just meant to be terrifying. Okay, cool, right. Yeah, I'm not scared. Okay, this was what I was thinking it was. Yep, this connects down to that area down below. Okay, what do I do here? I'm gonna go up. Or that one song from Nightmare Before Christmas? I'm gonna have to trust you on that one. It has been a while since I've seen Nightmare Before Christmas. Ow. I tried so hard. There we go. Creepy bell. Alrighty, here we go. We're up. Oh, you haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas before? It's been a while since I've seen it, but I do remember vaguely seeing it as a kid. Hold on. I think I'm in a different area than I thought I was. Maybe I only actually write map stuff once I'm like back at a bench. Maybe that's the case. Whoa. No! This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're okay. Also, I did just realize I did just like parry off of, whoa, like the ground like that. So if I go correctly at it, I think I can prevent myself from hitting the ground like that. I'm starting to figure out the tech, little bit by little bit. All right. Oh gosh. All right. I don't know what's over there, so I'm not gonna just jump blindly into the abyss. Instead, I'm gonna go up with purpose. Okay. Actually, what did that just hit down there? Just to double check. I mean, it definitely fell on something, right? Ah, we're not doing it. I'm going up with purpose. Okay. I don't know why that's up there. Whoop. We're fine. Oh, come on. Surely I was still in my downward thrust at that point. Come on. There we go. Up, up, up further over here, up more. There we go. I feel like the more injured this thing is, the faster it goes, but I might be wrong about that. Okay. Hey, you need help? Oh, is that a little flea or something? Is that gonna be like, okay, is the Flea Master's circus supposed to essentially be like the replacement of the Grub Master? Or whatever that thing was? I'm willing to bet that's the case. Ow. I tried. Listen. Okay. All right. I still don't exactly know where I am. That's the big thing, is I wish I could say with certainty I know what's going on. I don't. Okay. In the air, the water, everywhere, inside their shells, twisted inside, guts, tightest around heart, pulsing rhythm, sick, alive, dead, something worse. Deeper, must look deeper. Okay. I can't access anything over here. Oh yeah, I remember that was a thing. It used to be back when we were first streaming. There was something about how the moderation of this worked. That if you typed that blue face and the red face, it would block you for a while. It would like time you out, erase your messages for the last while, and then you were just out of commission for like a good 5 minutes, I want to say it was. Gosh, the old days. I still don't know what caused that. I don't know what kind of combination of interactions made that happen that way. Okay, I think, as weird as it is, I don't think there's anything left for me this direction. I think that's what it's trying to say. I think this way now, to the right, is the way I'm supposed to go. Alright. Being careful, being very careful. Oh, I definitely did not hit the... whatever. Ooh, you're gonna go get some fries from Brahms? Nice. Brahms is good. Get some ice cream while you're there. Ice cream is delicious from Brahms. Oh, come on. Okay, that was my fault. I will admit that. I didn't know it was there, but I shouldn't have been dashing so recklessly. Okay, that's fine. And then I can heal up, and we are back up at full health. She's saying thread? I think she's saying thread, not friend, whenever she uses the silk. Ow. That would make way more sense, right? You already had some ice cream today, so just fries. Okay, I guess. Fine. That makes sense. Okay, I'm noticing right now, none of these tools, none of these shards are sticking around. Probably because it expects me to be like crafting tools, and I just haven't tried to craft tools yet. Okay, that feels like monster stuff. Oh! Oh, gosh. I don't know what's happening anymore. Ow. Okay, let's... Interesting. Okay. Nothing yet. Oh, but it does let you bounce off of them. Like that. Whoa, nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're fine. Okay, hold on. Let's get better at this. All right. So the trick is, don't just keep on holding the same direction you want to go. If you're going through a chain of them. Ah! Like, the thing you want to do is down X, like at that level. So depending on their distance. Because no matter what, you have to hit down. Like that. That's kind of cool. I like that movement tech. That's fun. Okay, wait, but what's down here? Okay, another explosion. Okay. All right, let's go back up. Very fun. And what's over here? Okay, I wish I hadn't busted this open because it's just more of the shard pieces. Your dad went to New York and got you a samurai Mandalorian? A samurai Mandalorian figure? That's kind of cool. Made by the same people who made Gundam. Very cool. That's fun to get little things like that. Are you still doing a lot of 3D printing and things like that? I've never asked. I've never been able to follow up on that. 3D printing has been very fun for me as well. I now have a 3D resin printer. that's very nice. Whoa. Okay. Your printer might have exploded. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. Okay, well this is that area that was down to the bottom right that it kind of wanted us to explore. Rightio. I'm not sure I know where to go next. Let's try just looking this direction, see what's over here. This does feel like a new place. In fact, these actually look familiar. Okay, we found a boss room. Ow. Ow! Okay, this is fine. Yeah, I think the name of this game is supposed to be, ow! Figure out that you can be a much more aerial fighter than this guy. Ah, okay, that's right. That's fine. Okay. How do we get back to here? That's the real question. How do we get back to where we just died? Okay. Clearly we have to jump over this. We have to keep on going to the right. Ow. Okay, thank you. Okay. From here, I go down again. You know what I should have done when I was at that bench? Crafted. That's what I should have done. I didn't. That's what I should have done. Okay. Am I gonna see red flowers here? If I see red flowers here, yes. Okay, I'm on track. Oh, goodness. Hi, buddy. Alrighty. Thank you for giving me the ability to recharge some of that. I go back, go here. I'm just gonna farm some thread off of this guy. This is all good. Don't worry, I think we're gonna be fine. Because we know falling down here, whoa, ow, is absolutely where we need to go. Like, we are basically there again. Right, we go over here, we fall down this, we go to the right, and I think this is where we are. Yep, we're gonna see some bodies. Is it gonna be nice? And there we are. Okay. Okay, you know what I think the real trick is? Ow. Hold on. When he comes up, get to the other side of him like this. Then it's much easier. And if he changes up his strategy... Ow, this is fine. By like jumping when you least expect it, you're already on the other side. Oh, okay, okay. I think there's some truth in what I was saying though. Okay, now I'm gonna remember to craft something here. How do I craft? How do I craft? Oh, allows one to collect more shell shards. Oh, 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 I see, I see. Oh. Oh. So this is equipping trinkets. You can either equip the compass or the shard pendant. Okay, how do I use my... Yeah, these, the crafting of tools and traps. How do I do that? It told me that I'd be able to do that at a bench, didn't it? I'm trying to press like all the buttons that might maybe equal it. Maybe I just don't know any tools or stuff to make yet. Maybe that's what it's telling me. Okay, well, we figured something out. Why does the bug have like a bodybuilder figure? That's a very good question. If I knew the answer, I would absolutely explain it. As it is, I'm just as befuddled. Whoop, we're fine. We're good. Thank you, Guffaw. Thank you, Rowan, for calling out me being dressed up in a suit for Silksong. Honestly, what it was, I got home from work. I wanted to stream. Well, I wanted to play Silksong, and I was like, you know what? Stream was the people who taught me that Hollow Knight was a thing. Let's have stream happen once again. So here we are. I didn't even have the patience to get out of my suit, and it's the summer, so you can tell how impatient I was. Alrighty, here we go, here we go. What is the suit for? So, the job that I have now is that I work with a law firm. Because my goal had been to move to Finland, right? To be able to finish getting my degree. And unfortunately, that just wasn't in the cards. With how things worked out, legally speaking. Yep, I saw that I was at such low health that I just didn't even bother. But yes, so it wasn't in the cards for me to be able to go to there because of fun things about IRS messing up my taxes for a couple years and me having fought it for so long and them just never responding to fix it properly. So I wasn't able to properly get the scholarships and stuff I wanted. So I was like, you know what? I should probably still do something with my life. I still need to, you know, eat and survive. So it sounds like a job is kind of a necessity. So now I work with a law firm. And it's quite nice. I mean, it pays better than my teaching job ever did. That's kind of the sad thing, is that I'm doing really entry-level stuff and getting paid much more than my degree. But so be it. It makes sense, unfortunately, in this day and age that teachers are undervalued. Oh gosh. Boo taxes indeed. Can y'all please boo taxes a little harder next time so that the IRS knows they really messed up? Basically what happened is they said that someone else's taxes that I should have, like someone else filed unemployment over in Fresno, California. And they said, so this is you actually, right? They applied those, oh, come on. I don't know how to read when he jumps. Oh. Ow. See, I don't know how... And then I just fall into him. I don't know how to tell if he's jumping or not. Like, that's just not a skill I have yet. Makes me want to dump a bunch of tea in a river. Wonder where that call comes from. Yes. Boo. Free tomatoes. Tomatoes to boo them all the louder. Yeah. But seriously, it was they applied someone else's unemployment to me and said, hey, you owe like this many thousands of dollars in back taxes that you never paid. And I'm like, well, hold on. I was not in Fresno, friend. And yeah, they realized pretty quick, oh yeah, no, you weren't in Fresno. But didn't do anything about it. I sent all the things they needed. I had to fax stuff. Like, I had to go and fax things. You know how hard it is to fax things in this day and age? But I had to actually go and, like, properly get a faxing service to be able to fax documents to them. And even despite all of that, still no. For 2.5 years, I want to say it was. I forget the exact amount of time. Feels like it was 2.5. Ow! Okay. Whoop! Ow! I always forget that he's... See, that jump, I don't know how to read it. I just don't know how to read it. I feel like the answer is I'm supposed to be aerial above him. Like that makes sense. Is basically, it's training me to chain my down/slash attacks. Like that feels right. For everything in this area, for the fact that it's like the red flowers right before this, in order to get over to the person, like all of that seems to check out. So I think, unfortunately, we are just at the level of, oh no, skill issue. Like, I hate saying that it is just me having a lack of skill. But I think that's what it is. I think it's just an L moment for Mr. Multimedia. I'm sad to say it. My goodness. Alright. If you were an NPC in Hollow Knight, what kind of bug would you be? I would like to say that I'm one of the, like, I forget what they are. The kind of thin, sleek bugs. The same area where, like, the lances are. Where, kind of like pill bug areas. I want to say it's, like, in that city, undercity sort of area. Kind of like tall, thin things. They, like, lance forward with epes and stuff like that. That's the type of bug I'd be in Hollow Knight. Okay. Alrighty. Ow. See? I don't know what to do about that. We're fine. We're fine. Ah, I cannot get far enough away from him. Oh, I jumped into his back. I could have sworn I had clearance there. This hurts. Okay, folks, we're doing this one more shot. Just one more try at this. And then, unfortunately, I think we have to call it a night. I have to get out of this suit. I have to start to get some proper food in me. All right, not an auspicious start. Let's put it that way. All right. Fantastic. There we go. Tell you what, I actually want to go down here. Just to farm a couple of hits. Ow! Okay. There we go. This is gonna be fine. You, buddy. I need to attack you just so I can get extra hits in. Thank you. Okay, got a little bit more thread. Anyone else? You. Hey, you, buddy. There we go. Okay. This is looking good. In the next area, when we have that threat of the guy that just kind of spams towards us. Ow. What's worse is I wasn't talking about this guy. I was talking about the guy down below. I said I'm probably going to lose one life to him. Yep. And that's good, because then I can spend this. Okay, here we are. I think we're as good as we're going to get. One last shot. We're going to get it this time. I don't know what's going to be different, but we're going to get it this time. All right. Attack. Here we go. Ow. Ah! Okay, we're good. Oh my goodness. No. This is fine. This is fine. He's gonna jump. Oh my goodness. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're coming in. We're doing this. We're coming in again. Ah! I feel like that was really close, but unfortunately, rough. Do we give it one more shot? One more shot. We're gonna do one more. Ain't that just the way indeed? Death squared. Okay. Gonna let that one crash against the rocks. This one will get us some extra thread. This one down here too will also get us some extra thread. We move across here. This one gives us thread. We're now at maximum thread. Our goal is don't get hurt. Don't get injured. Just survive. We're gonna come down here. We're moving down here, moving right along. There we go, jumped over that guy. We don't need to kill him because we don't have any missing health and we are at full thread. This is perfect. We are at prime positioning for our final round of this because he's going to die. Okay. Ow, this is fine. This is fine. Nope. This is still fine. No! Okay. I've said that was going to be the end. That's the end. We're going to call it. It's going to be fine. We will figure this out some other point. I'm going to go ahead and quit the menu. Save and quit. All right. This is fine. Here's the great news about my new job, though, folks. Work gets out at noon on Fridays. So, while I can't start playing, like, right at 1 o'clock or something, because it is a bit of a drive back. Yes, but when I play tomorrow, I'll definitely win first try. That's the way it's going to go, right? I will be able to play tomorrow. I'll probably be able to start a little bit earlier, like maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. We'll see. We'll try to figure it out. We'll play it by ear. As it is, though, it's been great fun being able to be back and enjoy this game with all of y'all. As it is, I am glad to be able to say this one last time then. So long, farewell, goodbye, be safe, get out, be seeing you, leave. Bye.